Hello, good evening, welcome to Fishing Squad. Well, on my own tonight, I'm going on to one of the deep water rock ledges. I don't need to tell people where it is, it's all over YouTube, people catching taupe off it. It's been so warm for the last couple of days. Today's been no different. Temperature's just about starting to creep down a little bit. It must still be 20 degrees though. I'm gonna have a go see if we can get some mackerel out to start with. I've got some frozen bait, and as we get to dusk I'm gonna get 2 rods out on bottom for taupe. I'm hoping that we're being an evening tide. Low tide's at 1:45. I'm hoping we're being an evening tide that it makes all the difference, because it's been horsework trying to fish in these temperatures for the last few days. All I've managed, as you've seen with the video, I did some fishing with Mark. Just managed a lot of small stuff. So tonight I'm hoping the mackerel turn up, what with the temperature being a bit less, maybe a bit less glare in that last sort of hour of light, and they turn up and they feed with some force. They've got to be here. There were loads of bait fish, there's loads of bait fish about. So let's go have a go. I'll see you at the market. It'll be more in depth this video regarding rigs and what I'm actually doing. You know, I'll cover that with this video just to remind everybody what we do. I've shown you my rigs before, but I just like to just remind you what tactics we're using. On one rod tonight I'm going to have a pulley rig, which I'd gone off the pulley rig, but we seemed to lose a lot of tackle the other day with a running ledger. So I'm going to just experiment on one rod with pulley rig, see if it makes a difference to anything. Now I'll stick with running ledger on the other one, and then we'll talk through more the equipment when I get down there. So see you at the mark. I've got down here. I'm going to have to fish not exactly where I wanted to fish, because there's a couple of lads on mark where I want to fish, but I've had a chat with him. Don't had any mackerel yet today either. Down here tomorrow night. If you see, if this happen to watch this video, I'm sure you'll recognise me. But they're after taupe as well, so make it a little bit less airy down here at 2:00 morning when I go back up. There's a couple of lads on rocks fishing, so I'm going to get tackled up. I'll show you what methods I'm using to start with, and I'll show you what I'm using when I'm fishing on bottom and stuff. So I'll get cracked on. What are we using for catching mackerel? This is the rig. It's just pre-tied. You can buy them in many tackle shops. This happens to be an NGT rig. You want mackerel feathers. These have got silver foil on with 3-ounce lead on bottom. Then you've got 5 hooks up to like your main line. It's tied on there. £20 main line onto a standard beach caster with an Abu 6500. Just for spinning weight, I'm using that tonight. I prefer sometimes using a fixed spool reel. I just happen to have that with me tonight, so I'm using that. So it'll just be cast, retrieve until you pick something up. Cast it out, let it sink for a few seconds, retrieve, and hope that you get some mackerel, pollock, whatever. So we'll have a go. I'm not going to be able to do much footage of me actually fishing because I ain't got no one here to hold the camera, unfortunately. So it'll just be a case of using that method and then maybe showing you what I've caught and stuff. So we'll see how it goes anyway. Let's crack on. Start mackerel feather like I just said. I like to mackerel feather first, get some fresh bait, and then go on to the bottom. So that's my method. Or get a couple of fresh bait, then get your bottom rod set up. Your first one, carry on feathering, then I'll tackle that down, put it on bottom with a bigger reel. So that's how it should work in theory. But I bought frozen bait with me as well, just in case. If I do well on fresh stuff, I'll use that for some chum, the frozen. We'll try and get a taupe in area, or a big eel, or a big bluss or something, or anything that'll bent rod. So we're going at it today. Can't be the best conditions, like I said, with heat, but it's a night time tide. It's the right time here for like plus to show up. Let's have a go. That's all I can say. So let's crack on. Guys, 20 casts. I've got 2 fresh mackerel, quite large as well. So I'll just put the rig on the rod that wasn't tackled up. Fresh mackerel, look at it, still twitching. Get in, that's one. That is 2. 1, 2. There we go, fresh. So I'm going to show you the rig now. I'll spin you around. Bear with me, we've got a bit of breeze down here tonight. I've got £90 Cox and Roll multi-strand wire, 49, is it 49 or 47 strand? I've got a small, that's an 8/0 circle hook on the bottom. It's fine wire and it fits into the Gemini Solo bait clip better than the O'Shaughnessy hook, which is going to be the pen now, the pen I'll look on this particular rig. I'm experimenting with that tonight. So we've got like, what, maybe 18 inches of that to a swivel. It's about £300 swivel, £170 rig body, bead. On that there's a bead, a swivel and a bead. The bead just acts as a buffer against the knots on that swivel and a knot on that swivel, which then is going to go to a grip lead. I don't usually use a grip lead, but I'm going to try it tonight. We'll see how it does. So you tie it on here onto your main line, onto that swivel. Just got it in a bit of a tangle at the moment, just give me a sec. So it then forms the pulley rig. That down to your weight. I'm going to get it baited up and then see if anything turns up. I'll grab about 20 more casts for mackerel and then see if we can winkle some more out. Look at them bad boys. Told you, I called it on way down here. I knew it. And let's hope the tote turn up. I've got half a mackerel. It's going to be clipped into the Gemini Solo bait clip, which is lead here. And it's going to be wanged out, so let's get on and get it done. Just lost the sun, I've just tackled up that other rod. So I'll show you what I'm using on that other rod now. I've got a running ledger rig on. It's a little bit weaker than the pulley rig because I've got £70 rig body, swivel, bead, £70 rig body, your running bit, your weight running up and down it, to another bead, snap swivel, £120 mono, 8/0 O'Shaughnessy panel rig with mackerel and squid on this one. So that's going to be aimed at catching small fish. I think I've got a bite on my rod that's out at the minute. It's clipped a couple of times up there, actually. It looks like a conger. I'm going to wang this one out and then see if there's something on it, so we'll have a look, see if anything happens. Let's get this wanged out. Guys, we've got a £6 conger eel here, I'd say. I'm going to get one up, get him back, we'll have a quick selfie with him and try again. But it's proper inhaled, that full mackerel. I don't think we're going to struggle to get the hook side of him without. I'll have to go back with hooking him, unfortunately. I'll have a quick selfie with him and then, yeah, good start to the session. Right, guys, that's it, that's him. He's spinning, but that's how big he is. So it's like from my shoulder, down, 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 down. Down, 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 my knee, basically. But yeah, we'll get him back. Get in. These congers, they give really delicate bites. You can't always see them. You can't always detect the bite. And they're very slippy as well. Just get hold of him. Look at him, look at him rolling. So we'll get. If you hold him like that, use their weight. Let's get him back in water. Get him back to fight another day. And all that. John, oh, he's down there, can you see him? Just text him there, he's swimming the wrong way. He'll work it out in a minute. He's going into the nearest crevice he can find. Keep power out. He'll go in a minute once he gets his bearings. He's going, look. Look, he's going, he's powering off now. Good lad. Back down to crevices down there, deeper bits. So it's a good start that, I'm quite happy with that. But no, we're not here for congers, we're here for taupe. So yeah, I'm impressed with the Gemini splashdown bait clip. That worked. It didn't really help me cast though because the bait was so heavy. So I still need to do a bit of work with these taupe rigs, I think, from a casting point of view anyway. But that proved you don't need to cast far off here to get fish. I'm well happy with that, get it. Good start that I've had. I've got another bite here. While I was sorting conger eel out, my other rod was going off. I struck into it and there was nothing on it. It looked like a dogfish bite. I've cast that one back out. They're both out. We're both fishing with them both now, not a problem. Guys, look like we just had a bubbles. Now you compare what you do yourself to what they're doing. They're absolutely wanging their baits out, honestly. Now I understand why people spend £300 on a beach caster with central tornado tips and all that. They're standing on top of above the rock mark, about 80 foot up in the air, and they're wanging it right out. I mean, we've both had a fish each. I don't know if it makes a difference. I've fished up here for years. I've never felt the need to cast out that far, but I've been, honestly, I've been dead impressed to see them casting like 6 ounce of lead and God knows like half a mackerel out, like 150 yard. I think I need to upgrade some of my gear, maybe at least one at rods. But I'm happy with the start. I'm just loving the evening, honestly. It's a beautiful evening. I'll get some footage in a minute. I'll pan around and show you rods. Perfect conditions, like. I just wish I'd have brought my lure rod down because I could have done with a bit more bait just to throw in this chum. Just put one of frozen mackerel in, chopped it up, put it into, just put a bit of scent in water. So, it's just a beautiful night. I'm not blanking, and the mackerel are here. So, get in. Change it subject entirely. Just a few pointers for people when they do come fishing somewhere like this, or in general. Make sure you let the person at home know how long you're going to be. Like I always had a bit of extra time. Like I'll be back up where I'm staying at 2 o'clock in the morning, no problem. But I've told my missus 3 because just so she doesn't get worried if I do the past 2. I tell her exactly where I'm going. She knows exactly where I am for safety reasons. And I've got a bite on that and now as well. Not just for dogfish messing about. Yeah, so for safety reasons we do that. And also bring yourself some water down. You know, it's been hot all day. I've got a bottle of water down here. And just take your time. Just take your time and enjoy yourself. Don't be rushing about. Don't rush about to pack up because you're scared at dark. You know, don't run on rocks because you're scared at dark and stuff. Just take your time. You know, safety first. It's not the safest place to be in darkness. It's not the safest place to be in daylight. So take your time. Take your time. If you get a big fish on, take your time as well. So I'm going to pan around and show you that. Just give it a sec. Yeah. Both like kind of on run if you like. Just so they don't get pulled in. That's my tripod. Wahoo 7000, Wahoo 7000 on each rod. I'm just enjoying my 7-day sit for the minute. So if I could have got some footage of me feathering, I would have done, you know, for mackerel. Basically all I do is I come down, I whack it out, let it like about out there somewhere, 60 yard, retrieve it. With that Wahoo 6500, I went 1800 yard constantly with 3 ounce lead on, no problem. It had more to go as well. I just cut the mags right down to 2 and it was just flying. So yeah, things are looking good. I'm not happy at mackerel too. It's another strap conger. Smaller one this time, about 3 foot long. Just spin him round, just wait, I'll spin it round and then you can get a good view of him. Delicate bite, I've got a delicate bite on the other. I think it's going to be a conger fest tonight. Just give me a sec. He's only been delicately hooked as well inside of the mouth. As you can see, you can't probably see it. You can see it points up there. So I'll get him up, get him back. Get in. 2 fish, not even dark yet. Get in. It's knockings at light now. So just rebaited both. I've got a ripping current to the left. I'm head up with this session. It's been that really. It's a short session so far. Such short, successful session so far. See what happens when we get my lamp fired up. Go on, lass. I've had this for 20 years. It's the best bit of kit I ever bought. You can't pick them up any cheaper than like 50 quid, I don't think, 60 quid. Coleman dual fuel, absolutely magnificent lamp. In winter it keeps you warm, and on these lovely summer evenings there's something warming, isn't there, about having a lamp. So it gives you some comfort in the dark of the night, if you like. That's my bit of a speech about my sentimental value of my Coleman lamp. So I'm going to take it a bit closer to see, and I'll get my head torch out in a bit when it gets a bit darker. But we're just making base camp now. ready for the next couple of hours fishing. Go on, let's see if we can get something else out. Guys, it's almost dark now. Another strap conger. I lost a couple of rigs to after delicate bites I left. With this one, I hit it harder, sooner. I think the 2 rigs I've lost are probably congers going into an hole. This felt massive when I first got it on. It must have been well and truly on bottom somewhere, in a hole or whatever, because it took some turning. Even though it's a small one, it's probably about £3 this one, £3.5. But at least it's not so up too far down, so we're going to get him unhooked, and we'll get him put back. So nice one, that's 3 congers. I've never caught 3 congers in a session till tonight. I'm out of him super easy, so I'm going to get him put back like I just said. Just had a rake stairs when I took a hook out of him. I put my pliers down somewhere, I can't find them. Anyway, we're going to get this put back. See if I can find my pliers, and then I'll rebait and get it cast back out. Alright, so it's nearly dark now. I don't know what time it is, to be honest with you. It must be 11 o'clock, half 10, 11. So I've had 3 congers, I'm quite happy about that. It'd be nice for something proper decent to turn up. I'm getting a bite on my, it's right there. Keep getting delicate bites all the time, I think they're just congers. I'll just hope something like double figure turns up. We'll see. I've used all fresh bait, mackerel and stuff. I'm wrapping a bit of squid round it just to enhance it a bit, so we'll see how we get on with that. Oh yeah, I'm happy with how things have gone so far. So we'll keep at it and hopefully something better will turn up. Just experimenting with light, with camera and stuff. So let's hope we'll get something else out. Right guys, conger number 4. Bit of a challenge for my hooking skills, but with this rig, it's not the rig I thought it was. It's crimped. I thought it was tied. It doesn't matter. I'll get it out. I'll get the hook out of him. You can see the circle just sticking out of his jaw. I think the top hook actually in him, so he's definitely better to unhook than one of the other ones. That's conger number 4. We'll get him up, get him back, and bang it back out. See if we can get anything a bit better. It's last bait up, guys. Run out of bait now. I've literally been getting plagued by little bites. I didn't want to develop some of them too much because I don't want the fish to swallow the whole lot down like they've been doing. I'm hoping I'll get something on this. It'll be time to go home. I'm probably going to back up about an hour earlier than what I wanted to. It's been a good session, so hopefully something else will show before the end of it. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I didn't get proper dark till about midnight. We're just past midnight now. Keep getting like dainty bites on my rod. Just like I say, that's last bait up. Probably going to be packed up by about 1 instead of 2, but I'm not bothered. It's been an excellent session, really. Excellent short session. The mackerel are here. I thought they were. It was about fishing the right time of day for them, getting out of this heat. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with 4 conger eels individually on my own. That's the first time I've caught 4 conger eels in a session when I've been fishing with other people. Might have had 4 between us before. But I'm really happy with that. What else? It's just nice sometimes to go fishing on your own, isn't it? I love going fishing with my friends, don't get me wrong. But on your own, you know, it's a different, it's just different, isn't it? You know, I mean, today I've been a bit more risky. I mean, I'm not bothered about fishing down here on my own. It don't bother me at all. Just if any bites, in day or night, it don't bother me. I mean, there's not much happening. Just gone quiet for about an hour, so I had a little bit of dainty bite on the left-hand rod. On that last bait, you know, the last bait up there was put on that full Joey mackerel. But it didn't develop into anything, so I just left it out. So about 12:30 I'll probably bring the rod in on the right. Then at 1:45 I'll bring the rod on the left. All back up for 1. In bed for 1/2 all being well. But I've loved it tonight, absolutely loved it. You know, I'm just whispering because I don't want the peep guys to left me think I'm a weirdo. I'm not that bothered, like, to be honest with you, about people hearing me when I'm vlogging. But I have loved tonight. I've loved every minute of it. That first conger eel, £6 one, that were a nice fish. I've had 3 really small ones since then, but no, I'm really happy. I don't think it's looking very good for any taupe at all. I've never caught them in darkness. It was always first time. And 90% of pictures you see on the internet, or 99% of pictures you see on the internet, they're all people are all it's all daylight. So see what tomorrow brings. Might go do some wrasting in the evening. I don't know. I don't know to come back down here. I'll go do some wrasting. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. Oh, that left-hand road's developing a little bit. I don't know if you saw that. Go on. So I'm doing it now. That's what they do. They just give you a little bite like that, like stop, and they go again. A few minutes later. Oh, took a bit of line off then. Did you hear it? You want smoke to be coming off at reel. Oh. Go on then. I don't want to reel it in and there's be nothing on it. Because like I say, I ain't going to go bait left. Well, we'll see what happens anyway. If there's a fish on it, it'll be on camera in a sec, all being well. The bite didn't materialise into anything. I got my rig back and then I had to tackle that rod down because I ran out of bait, so I've got this one out now. It's having the same type of bites. I think we're over slack water now, and I think it might just be crabs, to be fair. So we'll do it another 10 minutes, then we're going to bring this one out, I think. So if nothing else happens, I'll probably do it closed down back up at the cottage. Yeah, hopefully something does happen though. I'll catch you in a bit. Right guys, well I'm back. I've just had a right scary experience on the way back. A badger's walked across my path about a foot to a foot and a half away from me. I crapped myself. But other than that, what a lovely session that was. It was fantastic. 4 conger eels. I've never done that before in a session. I've done like a couple of conger eels, a couple of dogfish, a buluss or whatever. But to get 4 fish like that, I'm made up with it. I really am. It's a relatively successful session, should I say. I don't get carried away. Obviously, I still think it's too early for taupe, no matter what people believe. Yeah, I think you'd have to put some proper time into to get them early at this time here. But the bycatch of taupe fishing is conger eels, buluss, and greedy dogfish. I mean, it does fishing with big baits. It does sort of stop the greedy dogfish to a degree. You always get that odd dogfish that's like savage and it'll just take anything. But what I learned today, I think I'm going to go back to the pulley rigs to start with a Gemini bait clip. I think tonight's convinced me. Seeing them lads from Devon to left of me. I hope you caught something, guys. If you happen to watch this video, I hope you caught something. I saw you catch a buluss and see you're here till tomorrow or whatever. I might bump into you again before you go. So I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I think I might go out wrestling or something. Not sure yet. We'll see what weather brings. But other than that, it was a brilliant short session. Brilliant. And I'm just made up at the mackerel area. It's just about fishing the right time of day. That's all it is. If I'd have caught another 4, I'd have been down there all night, honestly. But other than that, keep safe, tight lines, and make sure you have a good one. Thank you very much.